What up, Dokkanners? I told you it was happening tonight. Top grossing has been achieved on Dokkan. The global side of the game finally receives the rewards. After 7 regions hit #1 in top action game. Oh, we're not even getting games. Wait, well, no, it was always action. Yeah. Ever since the web store split, we always went down to action games, right? I think we did. So 7 regions hitting #1 though is pretty cool. So we're gonna all be getting 50 dragon stones, some physical orbs, some AGL orbs. We're also getting 10 elder kais. This is my favorite thing about this, the growth keys, because this gives us 50 growth keys. This would grant you entry into like the most expensive event twice, which is pretty good. And then we're getting 50 of the global coins, and we're also getting 10 Hercule statues. So I know that this whole process is very tiresome and irritating. People always wanting to know when top grossing is, me always saying that it's going to be in a couple of days. But this is just the nature of the beast. When it comes to tabulating totals, we need more time on the global side to do that. The only way that we could solve this discrepancy, this massive gap between the two announcements, would be for simply to have the JP version wait a few more days, but they're not going to do that. And if anything, it just irritates the JP players as well. So at least from their perspective, the only people we're irritating are the global audience and not the JP audience. Win-win, I guess. But yeah, that's just how it goes. So I know that some people, I mean, really just want to finish their summons, because after 4 days of holding off for your summons, it, you know, can be very frustrating. But was the best we got. I mean, unless you want to just switch to the JP side of the game, which I wouldn't recommend. But anyway, let's take a look at the regions here. So top action in the App Store, so not the Android. I still have a feeling we could get something in the Android Play Store. We'll take a look at that. Belgium, France, Hong Kong, Italia, Macau, Spain, and the US. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Let's go take a look at the charts. Let's see what's going on here in the charts. So this is pretty crazy looking, but it pretty much speaks to how the Dokkan process works. So this is over the last 90 days. What you're looking at here are the higher these lines start from, the higher the grossing was. And that was basically the previous celebration. So another celebration started May 15th. So after that, the sales gradually taper off. And then we're kind of focusing on France here. And then we kind of hit an all-time low. And then we come back May 30th, another celebration begins. And then we taper off again, hit an all-time low. Then we go back and the cycle repeats. So this is basically a microcosm of how Dokkan works in terms of sales, not just on the web store, on the app store, but just in general, right? So with this most recent global Dokkan celebration starting in the early parts of July, we see the numbers start here, and the numbers taper off at a much less aggressive rate. But that's mainly just because the hype of the celebration, more people are around, more people are starting the game, so there's more likely for more activity to be taking place, which is why the drop off is more shallow. But then when we get back to part 2, we skyrocket again. So this is the all-time high. Actually, no, it's not the all-time high. Well, yeah, no, it is the all-time high considering this 90-day window. Compared to the other celebrations, this is the highest we've reached in this 90-day period, which again makes sense. It's the hype celebration. So it is nice to see it like this. Let's narrow it down now to just these last couple of days. So it is the top grossing achieved probably, let's start from the 23rd. So we'll go from the 22nd to the 23rd, and then we'll see kind of where things happen. Okay, so the 22nd to the 23rd, we start to see a rise. We go from the 23rd to the 24th. Yeah, that's kind of where we peak. Actually, wait, is it here that we got 1, 2? Oh, wow, wait. Maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is. It's this day that we hit 7 in all of these regions. There you go. In actions and games. So in just game, you know, I feel like we could have just done this, even though it's not that impressive. It's still 3 regions hitting #1 in all games. They could have still said this. I mean, we would have still been given 50 dragon stones. It's not like that rule matters anymore. But I suppose, you know, making it 7, it does give the illusion of more success for the global Dokkan celebration, right? The original rule was per region getting top grossing, global would get 7 stones. So 7 regions would mean 7 times 7, 49. It just so happens that that works in the context of this. But yeah, if we had done top games, it would have only been 3 regions. 3 times 7 would have been 21. It wouldn't have looked as flashy. So anyway, that is how things unfolded on the Apple Store. Apple Store, in terms of results, we tend to see those fairly quickly. It takes a couple of days, but we see it. For the Android side, it does take a little bit longer. Yeah, see, now things are starting to taper off a little bit because the initial sales are done. The initial wave of summons are done. So, you know, if we get a third summon during part 3 or part EX or something, then I expect this stuff to go back up. So now let's check out the Android side. This one is far more chaotic because Android is just oversaturated with so many other like business apps and social apps and stuff like that. I mean, Apple is too, but this one is just it's the Wild West out here. Okay, so we're doing the 90-day thing. So again, you kind of see a similar sort of cyclical, you know, motion here for the various regions. It's not nearly as good as the App Store, but if we now narrow it down to the last month or last week, so if we go to July, we start from the 23rd, we go to the 24th, we're probably not going to see anything. It takes like 2 or 3 days before we start to see signs of life. So if we go to 24 to the 25th, still nerfing. Okay, go 25, 26. Really? Nothing? Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's how it okay. Wow. All right. Well, I stand corrected. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting anything for Android. I don't think that's happening. All right, well, whatever. I mean, point is, we rock, y'all rock, and we got stones. So that being said, what are we going to do with these stones? Well, y'all are going to use it responsibly, but me, oh, no. I'm just going to throw them back into the banner. I'm going to help fund the next top grossing. So y'all voted, as we always do, and y'all said yes. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Before we summon, by the way, there was a quick data download on the global side. It is the same as the JP data download. This includes all of the new characters that are coming up. As far as the Legion of Shadow Dragons, everything looks to be exactly the same as I mentioned before. So check out the previous video for the full breakdown on the unit. And then as far as missions, the only thing that I don't see here is the weekly missions. Maybe we already got it, but everything else is in here. So again, the new event has not been shown yet. Also, I saw that Clash is confirmed to have 4 boss fights. So the new Clash, the part 2, is still the same as the part 1 in terms of revamping the event. So that's good. And then all the missions for easying the characters, getting all those like Zenian stuff, it also gives you missions for the medals. So you do not need to farm out those medals ahead of time. Just once again, pro tip for the global people who might not have seen the JP data download video. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and summon. What? All right, that's much better. Let's go ahead and summon. I'm gonna jump into the Omega Shenron banner because I would like more copies of Pagan. I don't need Gogeta, although I would love to get the TUR. Whale problems. And then once again, for those of you wondering, why is there a buy 3 get 1 free here? They're just trying to scam you into spending more stones on this. There is a singular buy 3 get 1 free deal that happens after the window is closed. This is just to give you more summon points. Again, the summon points feature is a complete scam. Don't waste your stones. Don't waste your effort doing this. If you're trying to summon legitimately because you want to go back in, this would be good, but don't just summon because it's there. The summon points thing is really not that good. We thought it would be, but it really isn't. In fact, they haven't even shown like the banner or how to use the summon points yet. Like, we know how it works in theory, but they haven't shown it to us. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump back into the Omega Shenron banner. I need more pan, so let's go ahead and do. We got 4 summons. We are putting our 50 stones and then some into the banner to get maybe, dude, if I could rainbow pan, I'd be so happy. I think what I'm gonna do with my rainbow tickets as well, once I'm able to get the remaining 50, I'll probably just use those as 10 free, or the 5 10-unit multis on this banner to try to get pan. Because if I use the 44% single, then I am trying to get Omega Shenron, and I do not need Omega Shenron. I need pan. Oh my god. Has that been playing the whole time? Oh my god. Please don't tell me I got copyright claimed in the menu. Did I? I don't remember. Wait. No. There we go. All right, now we go back in and summon again. Yikes. I'm gonna be so mad if I get claimed. All right, Majub. I have only had each of the fancy animations once, the holy trinity of animations. Got the blue skies, or the GT afterlife. I mean, I don't know what we call that. I got that once. I got the Zeno once. That's not new. And then the Beerus and Whis animation is Omega Shenron attack. Hey! Wow, okay. I got Omega Shell. Omega Shenron attacking Gogeta. That is awesome, dude. I can't believe I got banned. Is there a shot we get one more before this final... Not you. Before this whole multi-cycle is over? Dude, what a... That's so clutch. Thank you, Maju. Hold on. Let me re-crack one more time. 4 times for Super Saiyan 4. All right, here we go. Final multi of the video. Final multi... No, I can't say final multi of the celebration because I'm going to be doing those free ticket ones. So, yeah. Final multi for now. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, you guys were able to finish out your summon cycles. Hopefully, you're able to get something good out of it. I want to see some Gogetas in the comments. I want to see some Omega Shenrons in the comments. I want to see some Zenos or Blue Skies or whatever in the comments. Don't lie, though. You know, like, be serious. Just get lucky. Just get lucky. It's easy, you know? Just get lucky. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting it. That's fine, though. 1 copy of Pan is definitely a W. All right, there you go. I've done my part. We all got our 50 stones back. Top grossing achieved. Coming up next, part 2.5, part 3. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on the top grossing situation, how long it takes. Would you rather that JP take longer to get their top grossing, or do you not mind? With your 50 stones, were you able to jump back in and do some more summons? If so, what were your summon results? If you're not spending them, what are you saving them potentially for? Maybe a Tanabata Daima, maybe 11th anniversary. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Thanks again. Stay tuned and ours to Dokkan responsibly.